In my mind, I was very ecstatic. I praised the good Lord and did several back flips in my mind. I smiled and walked to her. I gave her the biggest hug and the biggest kiss and just walked out of her house. No goodbye, no nothing. My toxic ass wanted to slide up in her, but God spared me greatly, and I didn't want to risk anything. I walked to my car and drove off. Put on some loud trap music, Gucci Mane, to be exact, while I'm just smiling away. I got home, and when I came through the door, I just let out a deep exhale. I had a lot on my mind. One thing for sure, me and Renee are done. I'm not even going to tell her. It's not worth the time and conversation. I know what y'all thinking. Tell her. Be man enough and just communicate. I'll hard pass on that. Y'all don't know Renee like I do. I went to my bedroom and laid down and was just deep in my thoughts. Thinking about me having another failed relationship. Yet again. Thinking about why I struggle to find a woman who can satisfy all my needs without question. Thinking about how I'm definitely taking a break from relationships. My heart, my mind, my emotions was just tired of it all. I turned on the TV and put on Netflix. And the first thing that popped up was that Spike Lee joint, She's Gotta Have It. As I'm watching the movie, I was admiring how Nola had these 3 different men catering to her different needs, and then something clicked in my mind. Maybe I should have 3 different women satisfy my different needs. One girl that I can have strictly a sexual connection with. No dating, no extra talking, unless I'm trying to smash. Then another woman who can satisfy the social part of me. Have deep conversations and thorough dialogues about life, conspiracy theories, the government, etc. And that's it. And another girl that I can just hang out with. Restaurants, movies, bowling with no strings attached. I honestly got excited just thinking about it. Question is, who do I test this new experiment on first? This Trinity I want to have in my life due to lack of finding one woman to satisfy these different parts of me. I woke up the next day with the whole weekend to myself to think about how did I want to implement this new experiment I wanted to try out and who I wanted to try this on first. I was scrolling down my contact list, and honestly, it was filled with women I dated, fell out with, or real deal friends. So I was, for this new experiment, this requires new women I have no past with me being an introvert and not outgoing. I decided to let online dating apps to be my key tool for my recruiting. Facebook dating was the first thing I was going to try. Before I started, my stomach growled something serious, so I went to brush my teeth, slip something on, and head to Taco Bell. Yes, I said Taco Bell. I pulled up to Taco Bell and saw a long drive-through line almost wrapping the whole building. And I'm thinking to myself, why are all these people here at Taco Bell at 12:23 p.m. on a Saturday 4? I let out a deep sigh because now I gotta go in and be social now. I got out the car and walked in. I smiled because I only saw 2 people in line. I looked up at the menu and was thinking about what I wanted to get. As I'm deciding, I hear the door opened, and in came one of the most beautiful women I ever saw in person. She was light-skinned, tattoos everywhere, and had this short blonde hair with these piercings on her. I mean, she was sexy as hell. I kept my cool, but my eyes couldn't sway away from her. She walked up behind me and asked,
"Excuse me, sir, did you order yet?"
No, I didn't yet. Having a hard time deciding on what to get. Any recommendations? I replied.
I would try the Supreme Crunch Wrap. Those are always good, and that's what I always get.
That does sound good. Are you eating here? I asked.
Yes, I am.
She replied. Do you mind if I join you? I asked in my smooth tone.
Yeah, you can. My social battery kind of high today, and you kind of cute.
She said while smiling. We got our food and sat by the window. I'm used to seeing pretty women and not being fazed by their looks, but it was something about her. I don't know, it was the tattoos, the piercings, or the hair. Hell, it's probably all of that. Before I opened up my wrap, she said jokingly,
You going to accompany me and not tell me your name? How rude.
I'm sorry, I said while taking the first bite. Well, 1, this crunch wrap is good, and 2, you can call me True.
I knew you would like it, and okay, nice to meet you, True. That's cute. You can call me Lyric.
Okay, Lyric, Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. So are you single, True? Or is your girlfriend at home?
I looked at her and smiled. Well, that's a long story. Well, I'll tell you this. I am single, but not looking for anything serious. I'm honestly in a phase of looking for a different woman to satisfy my different needs. Like one woman, I can have a strictly sexual connection with, another woman I can have deep intellectual conversation with, and then another woman I can just hang out and have fun. So which one do you want to fall into?